Hey there, Leslie Sansone Williams coming to you today. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. From Paralegal Inner Circle class, link below. Cover Letter Secrets class, link below. This is for my YouTube channel. Look in the description box and you will see a myriad of links for free resources and then for paid classes that will be important to you for your future career. Also, in the free resources that are below, you'll see a Paralegal Resource Hub, and you'll see a webinar on how to grab the attention of the hiring attorney. So when you see the free webinar, make sure you watch that. And there might be another link there. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but really check out the description box if you have not already. For my Facebook people watching this on Paralegal Coffee Talk on Facebook, for those who are not on there, be sure to scroll through the feed and you will see links to various classes and the Paralegal Resource Hub and the webinar, okay? So be sure that you do scroll down and look for those links. You might have to sign up to access, but please feel free to do that. And you will be pleased that you did. Very happy that you did, okay? Tried to make that a valuable resource for you. Now today I'm going to talk about a topic that is, oh boy, this is a hot topic. Oh boy. I've covered it in the past in videos, sometimes within another video topic, and just alluded to it. But today we're going to talk about the various ways to get in this career. And there's always an assumption that I see being made that if you have a certificate or a degree, it will be an easy entry into the field. Not so. And whether you have, and let's say with the first scenario I'm going to cover, you have no higher education. You have a high school diploma, and that's it. That's enough. And you're ready to go into the legal field. Can you go into it? Of course you can. But obviously, this is an administrative position. You have to have those administrative skills, the office skills, such as typing and knowing how to maneuver through Microsoft Word well, not haphazardly or at a basic level. You have to know Microsoft Word well. Sitting in the chair at the job, your first position, is not the time to learn Microsoft Word. I would learn beginning Excel. Do you have to be a bona fide expert? No, but the more software you know, and do you have to go pay for those classes? No, you don't. You can go on YouTube, find a good teacher. Don't ask me for the link, because the mark of a great paralegal is the ability to find info. The attorney will put you on a project and wants you to solve it, wants you to come to a conclusion, find the information for him or her. You don't always have the opportunity to run to another paralegal and interrupt the case that they're working on and interrupt their work to ask 27 questions during the day. They are busy. So the more you know before you start to go forward, the better off you'll be, the more successful you will be. And so take a course, just a quick class, and take it on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, then all you have to do is search in the search bar for basic Microsoft Word or advanced Microsoft Word. Same thing with Excel. There are many more software programs that law firms or corporate legal departments use, and it's so diverse. You know, it's not that they use just one for project management or document management. They don't all use the same one. They just have favorites. So you will learn more software when you go into your first position, but you don't want to have to sit there and go, oh, I don't know how to do that on Microsoft Word. Oh my gosh, that puts a lot of pressure on you. So be sure that you have that skill nailed. Now you can, if you're on YouTube right now on my channel, Paralegal Career Mastermind, you can look for a video, just put 3 important skills for paralegals, and that'll pop up. It's an older video, but it's relevant for today, okay? Now, let's get back to the topic, this hot topic. There's a lot of debate. Paralegals who have gone through 2 years of school or got a certificate and now they're working in the field, they take great offense to anyone saying that you can get in without all of that, without any of it. But it remains true. The regulations for paralegals for each state in the country, almost every state, they copied each other with these regulations, but they will say, they didn't close the door on people getting in who could call themselves a paralegal, that you must have a degree or a certificate. They set it up so that you could have any of that or nothing, or none of it. So remember that in these times of where finances are tight, and even before the pandemic, understand that that isn't going to hold you back, that you don't have the money to go to school or pay for the certificate program. You can go into this field. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I will argue that to the death. I see people every week getting in, okay? And they message me saying, thank you for telling me that, or thank you for the support because I didn't think that was possible. It's possible. But can you get in with a degree or a certificate? Of course. But there's a gap in what is being taught in those programs. And that's a huge gap that's missing. That's a huge empty space. And it's not teaching the practical side of being a paralegal, okay? So that's why I put together the classes that I referenced that are, in the feed on Facebook and also below in the description box, because I was so tired of hearing and felt, it was so gut-wrenching to hear people say, they have taken a certificate program, they have gone through 2 years of school, sometimes a bachelor's or a master's, and then they couldn't get a job. In the cover letter secrets class, I go into how to apply properly to grab the attention of the attorney. Now, I do that free seminar, that it's actually a webinar, and that you'll find in the links on Facebook and also in the description box on YouTube. Watch that video, okay? I felt so badly for people who went through a lot. Let's say you've been in a job for 25, 30 years and it disappeared. It's gone. You were let go, or they downsized. Happened to my husband, happened to my father. It's happened to me because attorneys moved out of town and all of a sudden I was without a job. It happened in the corporate position I had that was not a legal position, and I found myself without a job, but it propelled me into the legal field without schooling, without a certificate. Yes, and I know that was a long time ago, 31 years ago. But it still happens today where people get in without any education. If you're in school, stay in and finish. You're in a certificate program, stay in and get that under your belt, okay? Have that as a notch, But that doesn't guarantee you a position, because the attorneys know that you're missing a whole swath of information, because paralegals don't teach these courses for the most part. And the attorney doesn't need you to be an attorney, they need you to be the assistant to the attorney, the paralegal, okay? We don't need another attorney. We need someone to assist the attorney in the law firm, corporate legal department, nonprofit, government agency, wherever you're going to work, courthouse. So understand that you're not locked out no matter what path you've gone down, but you have to know how to apply for the job. You have to know how to communicate. So check out the links below. Check them all out. Scour the feed in the Paralegal Coffee, on the Paralegal Coffee Talk page, and in the description box. That's the mark of a good future paralegal, that you're not expecting anybody to spoon feed you, but you are going to get that information no matter what, and you're going to do this. All right, so I want you to keep going. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do this, no matter which road you're taking. All roads, those 3 roads I mentioned, no schooling except high school, or some, but it's in a different, you got a different AA degree or AS degree, or you got a different bachelor's degree and it doesn't pertain to the legal field at all. You're wondering, how am I going to do this? I don't want to go back to school. Or you can get in. Those 3+ roads will all lead to a paralegal career. But you have to understand how to communicate to the attorney in your cover letter what you know how to do and how you're going to help that attorney. They don't look at the resume and see a degree and go, oh, they've got it nailed, because you don't at this point. You have a lot more to learn, but you can learn those things before you start applying, sending out your cover letter or your resume. You've got to be able to, first of all, know how to assist the attorney properly. And I've heard so many people say, I just don't feel prepared. And that's sad to me, after someone's gone through 2 years of school or paid for a certificate. Okay, so I want you to know there is a gap, but I want you to be able to fill that gap. So when the Paralegal Inner Circle class launches on May 15th, get involved with that go around and learn how to be a bona fide paralegal, and learn how to write a proper cover letter that grabs the attention of the hiring attorney. Okay, and you can scroll through the feed on Paralegal Coffee Talk, or look in the description box for the free resources as well as 2 of the paid classes there, and start your career on a sure footing. Okay, where the first day on the job you really feel as if you know what you're doing. All right, have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.